Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today we're going to look at my window faces the south. My window faces the south is a request for Don, and thank you for asking for this. Incidentally, if you're enjoying my videos, then do please consider joining me on Patreon, where you'll find a lot of extra hidden videos that no one else can see. So My Window Faces the South was a popular song in the 1930s, first recorded by Fats Waller in 1938 and the following year by Bob Wills in 1939. It then became a Western swing standard, played by almost everyone that's anyone in the Western swing world. And the band that I play with in Western swing, the Boot Heel Playboys, we have a video of us playing this. So I'm going to give you three versions: a simple low octave version, a version up the octave, and then a version with double stops. And I'll play you out with a bit of soloing. So the simple melody goes like this. So that's very simple and straightforward, a little bit boring played like that, to be honest, but if you are a relative beginner, then that is a perfectly good place to start. Let's simply take the whole thing up an octave, so we go to sum into third position, and we've got this, and this it'll just cut through more. If you're playing with a band, you'll find this is more appropriate for kind of presenting the melody. I'm going to show you a couple of fingering bits on this. So the middle line, so I'm going up to third position, first finger, 1, 2, 3, 3, back down, open, 1, 2, 2. Now this version you could add to by doing simple open string drones. Notice that on that note you really can't do an A very effectively. You can also shuffle it a bit. And the shuffles, you could use either the Nashville shuffle or the Georgia shuffle, and I do have videos on both of those explaining how they work. Now, third version, it's an imitation of twin fiddles, and if you're in a Western swing band, ideally you do want a second fiddle player, but very often you find yourself on your own and you have to pretend. So I've got a version here which it's not a great harmony, but it does work. So we're using a lot of the time what I call a scale of sixths, which is basically a harmony a third above taken an octave below. So, and in some places you can either do scale of sixth again or an upper drone like that. So scale of sixth again. Now for the A7, that's the best note to use underneath it. And then here, we're going up to third position in order to get that E flat, which is the E flat diminished chord. So that you're moving your second finger up from the E flat to the E natural. Then down to first position, and this accentuates the F sharp chord, so we're using a second finger to play the F sharp and first finger to play A sharp underneath it, and they're both, well, the first finger certainly is in half position, and then, so here we've got a B7 chord, so we're doing this kind of discord, and then keep the first finger on, and that second finger over first finger. So let's just go through all of that. 1, 2, 3. This last bit we're staying in third position, second finger is playing an E, and that's staying all the way through that line. And one other thing to say, on the places like on the first line, you can really take your time on sliding that C natural up to C sharp, and that gives a passable imitation of a pedal steel. Which the fiddle does quite often in Western swing. So let's play all the way through that once with the backing track. One of the joys of playing in a Western swing band is that when you're not soloing or playing a melody, you can do lots of backing riffs, and the Asleep at the Wheel version has a really good little backing riff that you can do. I'll just give you a little section of that. Right, I'm going to play you out with once round the melody and once with a bit of soloing. I've done a series of 3 videos introducing Western swing fiddling, and these go into some detail about soloing, so you might want to check out, let's start with Western swing part 1, and if you manage to get through that, then try 2 and 3, and by the end you should have some idea about how to do the soloing. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a copy of the PDF of the sheet music, then do subscribe and send me an email. If you'd like to join me on Patreon, then the address is above my head. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon.